family. How are you doing? Welcome. This is Life with Marlene, and I am your Florida vlogger. So, welcome to Fear Not Friday. Um, and we're going to talk about some of those fears today that we need to get off of our back, get off of our head, get off of our heart. And you know, what I had to learn is that there's nothing wrong with fear. It's nothing wrong with being uncomfortable. It's nothing wrong with being scared. But what it's not okay is for us to let that fear paralyze us. I have been in that space for many years of my life, letting fear paralyze me. Hey, Delvin, happy Friday. We're on Fear Not Fridays, okay? And one of the things about this life is that we have to learn to that fear is a natural human feeling, but it's what you do with the fear. It's how you process it, and not letting that fear paralyze you, not letting the fear control you, not letting the fear manipulate you, make you feel worthless. It's always about what you do, because that's where your power lies. There's always going to be things that you're scared of. There's going to be things that's outside of your control, right? That goes on in this life, but we cannot let those fears, we can't let the problems to control us. We can't let those things on the outside, we can't let what other people may be saying about us stop us from being our best self. So that's why today's topic is Fear Not Friday, because we can't stop fear from happening. We can't let problems, we can't let life, we can't let drama people. It will never stop. But it's what you do. Okay? You know, honestly, it's what you do when you have the fear. See, I used to always think that I'm scared and I felt powerless, but it's all about what you tell yourself. See, that is where the empowerment comes in, Jams. It's what you do when you are afraid. It's what you do when someone says something. Are you going to allow yourself to become empowered, or are you going to get stuck? Are you going to believe the lie, or are you going to make a new narrative? And that's why mindset shifting is so important. If you don't allow your mind to shift from that negative dark space to a positive light space, you're never going to move forward. You'll never have peace in your life. And I'm saying that because I know that 100%. I stayed in fear for so many years, fear of pleasing people. And you can never do that. No matter how much I tried, I was always trying to be the best person for sister, auntie, mama, cousin, this person, that person. There's always people that want you to please them and make them happy. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you have to do you. You have to be yourself. And if people cannot appreciate you for the woman or the man that you are, then they don't deserve to hold a space in your life. Hi, Saeed. How are you? You know, and that is a life lesson. I definitely had to learn that. Yes, Delvin says, turn your fear into power. And that's not as easy as it seems. You know, it's a wonderful thing to say in concept, you know, in writing things down, and, you know, and giving a message and saying something motivation, turn your fear into your power. But really, how do you get to that? How do you get from the fear part to the empowered self? See, and that's where the challenge lies, because it is a challenge. See, first you got to work on your mind. See, anytime when I feel fear, when a fearful situation, when I'm having my own personal fears, doubting myself and whatever, or maybe that's other people are putting fears on you. People are projecting their fears, their insecurities, their drama onto us. Now, It's what do you say in those moments when you feel fearful? Are you going to tell yourself, I can't do this? This is too much? See, I had to learn a long time ago that my life was only going to be what I made it be. And if you said, this is too hard, this is too heavy, I should give up, this will never work, I'm worthless, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I'll never get to it. That's exactly what your life will show up to be, because we get out of this life what we are. So if you stay in that state of mind of saying, I'm fearful, I'm hurt, I'm scared all the time in your life, and you don't allow yourself to say, this fear is going to put me out of my comfort zone. But when you get outside of your comfort zone, that's where that's where you learn lessons, that's where you learn your strength. That's how you learn how courageous you are, how intelligent you are. All of that happens outside of your comfort zone, and it means that you have to face your fears. And I'm telling you guys that is such a scary thing, to face your fears, because we don't like things that's outside of the norm. We don't like things that we don't understand. We don't like things that challenge us. But that's where we grow. See, that's why today is Fear Not Friday. And I want to encourage every single one of my GEMS family today. If there's something that you're fearful right now in your life, maybe some newness, maybe someone passed away, maybe you got some new experiences going on in your life, maybe a new school, maybe a new job, new relationship, maybe some loneliness. Seasons in our life, it pivots all the time, and you have to keep up. You can't let a new situation happen in your life and don't embrace it. And the more that you embrace it and say, this is a new me, this is where I'm going to learn something about myself, this is my season of personal growth, it's all about what you tell yourself. It's all about what you tell yourself. And if you tell yourself, I'm capable, I'm able, I can do it, this is a season for me to learn and grow. And be proud of yourself when you say that. Don't listen to any of the naysayers, the haters, the doubters. There's always going to be people that got this to say. Always, always, always going to be people who have an opinion on your life. Hey, Realist. Hi, Richard. How are you doing? There's always going to be people who are going to have an opinion on your life and how you should live your life. See, but remember, this is your life, ladies and gentlemen. And it's what you do in those moments when you are fearful. Now, I'm fearful, but I always remind myself, when I have fear, something I'm fearful about, I ask myself, why am I fearful? See, don't negate, don't run from a learning experience, because that's how we mature, that's how we heal, that's how we show how strong we are. See, the strength is not in the normalcy. The strength is the things that you overcome when you thought you couldn't do it, and then you do it anyways. See, conquer those fears, Jams. Conquer them. Delvin says, you got to live it year after year. Yes, you got to live in the present moment. You have to live in today. And you can't let yourself live in yesterday or last week, or you can't live by the opinions of other people. You can't let that control you. And it's easy to get wrapped up in that, because we want people in our life to support us and love us and encourage us. But it's not our responsibility for how other people show up. The only person that you can be responsible for is you and how you process things. Don't let other people on the outside mess up your mind, your mindset, your focus, your peace. But in getting back to fear, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, because I know when I'm fearful about something, my first gut instinct is to be like, run, 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 take off, leave. But when you ask yourself, first of all, why am I fearful? What is scaring me right now? Don't be afraid to to look at that fear or the situation or whatever it is and ask yourself, why am I fearful right now? See, don't let fear control you. You control the fear. You got to take your life by the reins and say, I'm fearful because of this and this, and then do something about it. See, fear is going to come, challenges are going to come, life is going to happen, but also at the end of the day, what do you do with it? Do you let that fear scare you from just staying inside the box? Or are you going to break down the walls of that box, open a window, make a new path? There's always something that we can do. It may not be the ideal situation. You may be going through many, many challenges in your life that will cause you to be fearful. Maybe it's because of lack of support, financial issues, your physical health. There's lots of things that can happen to us that causes fear to stir up inside of us. But today's motivation is fear not. Take that fear. Take that fear by the horns. Grab it and say, this is my life. This is my life. And I'm going to live it. And embrace the new season. Embrace the newness. Embrace when people leave your life. You be like, you didn't deserve a space in my life anyways. Embrace personal growth. Embrace when something maybe you don't have the knowledge of it. Learn it. See, this is how we fear not. It's not running from it, because running from it and being a coward is not the way to go. It's not the way to go. You know, don't be scared of a newness in life. Embrace it, learn something, grow, empower yourself, get to know new people. See, sometimes I have learned that I have outgrown the people that are around me. Sometimes you outgrow them, and it's not because you're better than them, but as you mature your mind, as you heal, as you do new things, you get introduced to a new set of people. And we deserve to open our horizons, broaden your horizons, and let yourself be empowered. See, one thing that I had to learn is I had to learn to stop being comfortable and to stop expecting for people to give me something that they can't. See, it's a fearful thing sometimes when you have to close the door, when you have to block a person, when you have to get up when you've been down for a long time. Sometimes we're down emotionally. Sometimes you're down mentally. Sometimes you're down financially, spiritually, physically. There's lots of reasons why we can be down in this life. Hi, dude. We can be down for so many reasons. Hey, Vondi. Yes, Richard, it's so right. We can be down for so many reasons, but the thing about it is to not give up. Don't let the fears control you. Don't let anybody tell you who you are. See, because people don't understand about the underdog. You know, people underestimate maybe the quiet people, the shy people. Maybe you've made mistakes in your life and people have marked you as you're a terrible person. You're somebody, throw them away. You're a black sheep. You're not enough. You're not good enough, right? Don't take that in and start to stack up fears in your own mind. You got to encourage yourself and empower yourself, because there's nobody that's going to do that for you but you. You have to believe in yourself. You have to overcome challenges, and you don't need other people's support. The only support that you need is yours. See, you got to be your own best friend, and I will never stop saying that. It's a continual process. It's a journey in this life that we have to learn how to be our own best friend. And that's the message that I want to give to you guys on today. To not fear not. Don't fear. Don't give up. Don't give in. See, because when we do that, there's people on the side that are looking and watching. And they're saying, oh, I know you couldn't do it. See, don't let them win. You got to win for yourself. You have to be confident. You got to empower your mind. You got to speak over your life and let yourself walk through those fears, walk through those challenges. And I want you to know today, tomorrow, and the day after, you are enough. There's nothing that you can't do. But first, it starts in the mind. See, the reset first starts in the mind, and you have to tell yourself, I'm fearful because why? Because I'm scared? Because this is new? Because I don't know what's going to happen next? Okay, well, then make a plan. Find supportive people. You don't have to keep waiting for people to support you. See, that's a part of being mature. We can't expect for people to give what they can't give or they don't want to give. Move on. Step outside of your comfort zone and do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Okay? Know that you are capable and fear not on this Friday. Whatever is happening today, tomorrow, it may not be a fear of yours. The challenge is overcoming in your mind and telling yourself, I'm enough. I'm worthy. I can do this. Nothing can stop me. I'm capable. And you are. You are capable. Every single one of my GEMS family. You are capable. You are able. And you are enough. Hi, Jesse. You are capable. You are able. And you are more than enough. And don't let other people drop those fears into your head, because people will project their fears on you. People will project their insecurities. They will project their doubts. They will project their laziness. Don't let other people's fears become yours. And relatives do it. Friends do it. Social media does it. Hi, Robert. Social media does it. So many people do things that it hurts. But don't pick up other people's baggage. Release them from that emotional baggage and allow yourself to be your best. Step outside of the comfort zone and do something great for you. Whatever it is that you want to do in your life, go for it. Whether it's losing weight, starting a business, whatever. Getting, maybe you want to own a home. Maybe you want to pay off some debt, buy a car. You want to do some travel. There's nothing that you can't do, but it takes you overcoming this. See, you got to overcome in your mind first. It's mind over matter, because what happens? If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. See, the majority of the time when you have those fears, it's because you have not challenged it. You have not said, be quiet. Most of the time, it's you have to talk to that your inner child, that little girl or little boy inside of you, and tell your little girl, little boy, we're okay. I can do it. Don't dismiss that. There is so much power in what you tell yourself, and I always say this: there is power in positive self-talk. And you got to first tell yourself, I can do it. I can overcome anything. Yes, you can. See, so turn those fears into opportunities. See, and I'm so grateful that I can say this today, because there was a time in my life where I was going through things, and I was just sad and down, because I said, I can never get through this. See, I had told myself I can't get through it. So you got to remove the can'ts and remove them and replace them with cans. You have to say the won'ts are wills. The impossible is I'm possible. Okay? Yes. Everything that you go through in this life is a lesson. See, we don't fail, we're learning. You see, it's all about your thought process. It's no mistakes. It's just lessons. You see how that shifts and changes your life? It's your perspective. It's how you look at things. And if you look at things as that I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm getting stronger every single day. I improve in my mindset. I improve in my focus. I improve in my peace. I improve in my joy. See, that's where the elevation and the growth comes in. So, that's the message for today. Short and sweet today. Is my first day of vacation. So I am going to get out of here after I read some comments. But I truly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much, Gems family, for supporting me, supporting my channel. We have a vlog later on today at 9 p.m. I think it's 9 p.m. or somewhere around that time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It should be a vlog. I think we're going to the beach today. Yes, we're going to Madeira Beach. So tune in for that vlog. And yeah, I'm about to get out of here. I'm going to do some things for me because I love me and I'm my own best friend. So thank you so much. Shout out to everybody who was in the chat today. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Jesse, Delvin, Realist. Who else did I miss in the chat? Dude was here. Richard and Saeed. So thank you all. Thank you all so much. Yes, tap in later for the premiere. It should be just about 10, I think it's like 10 to 12 minutes. So not too long, just enough to give you some Florida vibes and sunshine, because I'm Life with Marlene, your Florida vlogger, your life coach, motivational speaker, and encourager. Keep your head up, everybody. Be positive. Don't let fears consume you. And love yourself today, tomorrow, and always. You know what I say over here? Love your life and live your life. Peace, guys.